Thank you, Senator Rono. Senator Schmitt, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good to see you, General Smith. Appreciate our conversations. Nice to see your family here. Should be very proud, and thank you for your service. As you know, as we talked about, your nomination comes at a time where communist China means business, and I think that threat has reached critical levels. Also comes at a time where the Marine Corps is at a crossroads as far as the Force Design 230 priorities. And you've been asked a lot of these, I'm not going to repeat because Senator Scott must have stolen my notes because he asked almost the exact questions I wanted to ask you. But as far as, platforms that are most critical for that Force Design 230, where do you feel like we're at? How can we be most helpful in making sure the Marine Corps is positioned? Because I think that obviously as our attention more and more focuses to the West and the Indo-Pacific theater, the Marine Corps has to play a very important role. So what is it that you need by way of weapon systems?
Sir, in terms of weapon systems, it is our long-range strike, and that is things such as, Senator, Naval Strike Missile. It is our aviation ordnance that is being delivered from F-35 platforms and currently F-18s. Those munitions and those systems are absolutely vital. Our Marine Air Defense Systems, we call it MRIC, Medium Range Intercept Capability, absolutely vital, sir, and if confirmed, I'm committed to continuing those programs. And to your point, sir, mobility. Organic, meaning things the Marine Corps has direct control over. That mobility, be it KC-130 transport refueler aircraft, CH-53K heavy haul helicopters, and most importantly, amphibious warships. Those are all part of the spectrum of organic mobility that enables Marines to be first to fight. We absolutely must have that to best support the joint force in the nation.
And I know that, again, Senator Scott asked a similar question, but how do you feel like where are we at with this? Your honest assessment of where we're at and opportunities and challenges moving forward to reach the goal.
Sir, we are in a good place, but we are never satisfied. I mean, that's our goal as Marines. As a short example, sir, our CH-53K, it reached initial operating capability, just did its first full lift of 36,000 pounds and had 22% power left. That's unheard of. That's happened. We have demonstrated Naval Strike Missile repeatedly in the Pacific. That's there. The 3rd Littoral Regiment stood up there. Our MQ-9 Alpha extended range ISR platform that is an aerial gateway to close kill chains for us and the Joint Force, it is there. We've been using it in Central Command, moving it to the Pacific. Those things are there. We need to accelerate them to make us most lethal, because we're never satisfied, sir, that we move fast enough. There's always, just like on a 3-mile run that we do, sir, you can always squeak out another 5 or 10 seconds on your physical fitness test if you really want it.
Well, that kind of leads, it's a great segue to your success on recruiting. And I know you mentioned having, your best advocates and recruiters out in front, and those are how those connections are made. What else would you attribute that to? Because I think that we've had this discussion in this committee among ourselves and with other folks who sit before us, and this is a big challenge, right? We see sort of a declining pool. Is it just that? Is it the expectation that you're creating that we have a very, very high standard and we want you to join us, but we have great expectations? I mean, what else is it other than having those sort of best and the brightest in front of the recruits?
Senator, it is incredibly hard work on behalf of our recruiting command, and it doesn't come without the resources to advertise, to offer the opportunity to become a U.S. Marine to those young people that are out there, high schools, college graduates. So it's not without the basics of best facilities, best recruiting literature, best advertising. That's important, but it starts and ends with people, sir, and it really is an ethos that we can't fail. The Marines don't fail. We tend to not attract people who are sort of interested in service. They're going to be committed, and we're going to make them better if they show up. We're committed, and we expect you to be committed, and we're not going to change that, sir. Our recruiters don't fail. They're working incredibly hard out there, Senator, and they deserve our gratitude. One thing, if I may, Senator, the ability to, if confirmed, I would seek additional help with this committee to ensure that we do have access to all the high schools to simply offer an opportunity. If students don't want it, that's fine, but we want to make sure we offer that because we offer some of the best opportunities this country has.
Thank you. Thanks for your service.
Thank you.